Yo, what is up, guys? This is ZeGamerBoy, and welcome to Kyle is Famous. So, this is a game I was just kind of like scrolling through Steam, seeing what games were free, seeing what games were really affordable. And this is one that had pretty good reviews, and I saw that it was on YouTube a couple times, and I was having some issues trying to upload and record Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It was just getting some frame hitches and stuff like that. But I heard that this was funny, so I was hoping that this would be kind of a break from my norm, where it's been like AAA stuff, and see if this would be kind of a breath of fresh air, I guess. And I literally don't know much about this game. I think we're just kind of making choices for Kyle. But from there, I don't know. I guess we're gonna go forward and just play this game. So, Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Kyle is the host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Very interesting. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Okay, good for you, Kyle. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy dumpy. What does dumpy mean? What is that is that like a backhanded compliment? Like, does that mean he's like shite? Is he a shite white man? What does dumpy mean? Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Okay, yeah, okay. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Like, most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. Who is this Kyle? I want a little bit more to this. How did he become who he is? Please. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Who? Who's he interviewing? Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist. Okay. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. So am I preparing the interview for Kyle? Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Okay, this is when it's gonna get good. Let's start preparing. Okay, Rachel May. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. It's either wither away.
Oh God, I'm just gonna shrivel. Oh no.
Or exit the bed. Is wither? Okay, withering away. I'm assuming is like you press it and it ends. I'm gonna wither away. Kyle decided to stay put and wither away. Kyle withered successfully and died. Okay, well shucks. Kyle is now a ghost. This does not relieve him from his responsibilities. Get out of bed anyways. How am I supposed to? Do I just like kind of up and float? I can't eat anything either. How am I supposed to prepare my morning? How am I supposed to do anything in this scenario here? I guess we're gonna find out. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his room. So, open the closet, sit at the desk, exit the bedroom to the hallway, or scavenge. What am I scavenging in my own room? Also, I like the little ghost icon that's in the top of the screen there. We're gonna scavenge. Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for bugs gossip. Back to bedroom. Can I even grab anything? I'm a ghost. I feel like my appendages are just gonna pass through anything that's in front of me. Let's look for bugs. Kyle started to pick between the fuzz of his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Soon, he had a small handful of various insects, dead and alive. No, don't eat immediately. What the hell? We're eating immediately. Threw back his head and crammed the sticky, wriggling mass into his mouth. He felt refreshed. That's... Oh, I'm glad they didn't go into detail of what he picked up because all I'm thinking about is just like little spiders just kind of like scuttling around, and that's so bad. Okay, back to bedroom. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. You open the closet, sit at the desk, scavenge. We're going to exit to the hallway, kind of further the storyline here. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. Words are hard. Check locked door. Why do you have a? It's your house. Why do you have a locked door in your own house? Oh, I have two icons now. We have the ghost icon and the bug consumption icon, which is just kind of a plate with goop on it. Looks like shite. And that's in my mouth and my stomach now. We're going to check the locked door. Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside. I was going to say, I'm a fucking ghost. I'm just going to pass right through it. Kyle used his ghostly powers to walk straight through the door. The perks of being a dead man. Love it. Kyle found himself in the room he stashed the various items sent to him by fans. Oh. So, I got a sewing machine from fans? Why why would you get a sewing machine from fans? Especially, I mean, now you're a ghost. You can't even use the sewing machine. But apparently you can pick up bugs. So I don't understand how that's a thing either. So this whole thing is flawed. Let's check the sewing machine. Kyle walked over to the dilapidated sewing machine. Its box was only half removed. Cool. That's it. I'm going back to the room. And now we're going back to the hallway. Okay, Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment again. So we can either ignore the floating again, move to the kitchen, or return to the bedroom. We're gonna move to the kitchen, even though we just had breakfast. It consisted of cockroaches and centipedes. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen, checked the pantry, opened the fridge, returned to the hallway. Well, let's open the fridge. Kyle opened the fridge intending to find something to eat. Prepare breakfast. Eat condiments. Eat the fridge. Eat the fridge! We're gonna eat the fridge. That is, eat crust on the fridge wall. So we can find more bugs that way. Maybe we'll find some like millipedes and some nutritious ants to really fill our stomachs. That sounds like the best route to do. But actually, I want to eat the fridge because that sounds great. Kyle pointed his neck directly upwards, hoisted the fridge on top of his face. Like, does he just unhinge his jaw like a snake? Somehow, miraculously, he wrapped his mouth around the device and started to swallow. Oh, oh, the noises just, I didn't like that. In one slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid down Kyle's throat, slicing open his insides. Oh wait, he has no insides. It actually just fell through his body, hit the ground again, and it was a waste of time. After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle was relatively sure the fridge would not come back out. Well, no, okay. And I'm assuming this is a full-fledged fridge. Like, this isn't a mini fridge that you store some beer in. This is a fridge. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to the kitchen. Also, when he has this interview, is he just gonna be floating around with a fridge in his body? He's just gonna be like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Rachel May? I ate a fridge and some bugs, and I died by withering away." You can see the fame isn't everything. Okay, we're back in the hallway that connects everything. So I'm saying let's go leave our apartment, walk around, or I guess we're just floating because we are a ghost. Kyle walked out into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around him. Visit downstairs neighbor. Visit tech store. Return to apartment. Let's go say hi to the downstairs neighbor. Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. Knock, knock. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. How could you see him? He's a ghost. How can you see him? Greet and start conversation. Good morning, neighbor, said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly. What is she expecting? Ask Gabby out. Gabby, asked Kyle, tell me about yourself. Gabby stiffened. Oh, you know, she said, putting on a fake smile. I just sit around here. Well, it's better than what I do. I wither in my room, die. After I die, I decide, hey, let's eat some cockroaches, and top it all off with a nice, refreshing, cool refrigerator. Yeah, that's how my day has gone. Yes, I don't get around much. Never go out at night. I just stay here, right here. Gabby glared at Kyle. Why are you glaring at me? Kyle hurried to the set. Per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before. What? Per normal? So this is an everyday occurrence? He ceased to be a ghost before his arrival. What? Okay. Yeah. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuity. Genuinity. I can't read! As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Her nice, beautiful smile, fluttering her eyelashes and saying, Hello, Kyle. You're not a ghost anymore. You disappoint me, and you're a waste of time in my life. Approach Rachel. Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes. Yes! Oh no! Oh, I didn't go to my closet, but ghosts don't need clothes. When he can just snap his fingers and become not a ghost, why can't he just snap and say, Hey, I'm Thanos. I have clothes now. That's a good question, one that should be answered. Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes. Oh, so she's looking at my wangalang. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh my god. Kyle started making his rounds around the room, greeting each crew member, none of whom looked at him directly. Well, no shit, you're naked on set. As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. Oh, is this how it's gonna end? Is it gonna end like this? She's just gonna be like, yeah, this isn't gonna happen because this is you're naked and you're bloated. You've got fucking bug guts on your face. It's not worth my time. One by one, the crew followed suit. Oh no. Kyle was left all alone. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Kyle. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we gotta play a different way. We gotta find another route. Kyle prepared by being a nudist. Yeah, that's how we do. That's how we do on ZeGamerBoy's channel. We become nudists. Okay, we're gonna go back to the beginning now. Okay. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely, so we're just gonna exit our bed like a normal human being. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his room. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the closet and choose an outfit. And after we choose an outfit, jeans and swimming goggles. Skunk, what are skunk? Is that paying homage to fucking Harry Potter? That is amazing. Skunk pasties. Suit, but, dude, oh, we're gonna be a fucking knight. Suit of armor. Kyle decided to take some time to choose and perfect the outfit. Or, no, choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is. So we're gonna go for the suit of armor, baby. It's better than just a suit. It's the suit of armor. Kyle was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his suit of armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. I agree. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self. What does that mean? What is dumpy? Let's look it up on the good old cellular device. What is dumpy? Okay, so what dumpy is, it is an adjective of a person short and stout. The dress made her look dumpy. So he's excellently short and stout. Kyle is. Very nice. Shabby and dingy is also a word for it, or being squat. Kyle is a dumpy self, a short and stout boy. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. So, we're gonna go sit down at the desk and kind of write notes for our interview, probably. Yeah, we should write notes for our interview. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Kerplunk. And he wrote notes for his interview. Kyle wrote down his first question. Are you a mother? Am I a mother? Is your mother a mother? Well, she could be a father. You don't know. In today's society, you don't know. Huh. Am I a mother? Kyle wrote down his second question. What are some diet tips? Beef, mashed, or blended? Ever eaten a rotten or a raw egg whole? So is that like shell and all? Have you ever eaten a raw egg whole? Imagine that. Like you're not like I guess snakes do that sometimes when they raid nests. They unhinge their jaw and just swallow an egg whole, and it just kind of collapses in their body as it goes down their slithery self. But how would that work for a human being? I feel like the eggshell would get right here into your throat, right here, and then it would either get stuck and you choke to death, or it shatters on its way down and slices the inside of your throat to ribbon. And again, that's not a fun time. So this sounds like a lose-lose situation no matter how you slice it. Ha ha! Egg joke. Kyle wrote down his third question. What's your funniest story? Do you ever smile? Yes. Do you ever smile? We're not making it past the third question here. Kyle wrote down his last question. What's your guilty pleasure? What is it? I want to know. Do you scratch your back with an apron? Me too. Right after I puke up the remnants of my crunched egg. Do you feel guilty? Are you guilty? Are you guilty? We're going with are you guilty? Kyle ripped his page of notes out of his notebook and got up from his desk. Pardon my yelling into the microphone, too, because that was definitely loud. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Weren't we just at the desk? Check the desk drawer. Kyle opened up the side drawer of his desk and grabbed one of the items stored there. Small key, assorted change. We're gonna. Well, the key leads to the room. We don't need the key. We know what's in the room. There's literally nothing in the room but gifts and a sewing machine. What's the point? Okay, assorted change. Kyle scooped up the change scattered around the desk drawer. That's it. Back to the room. And from here, since we're dressed in a suit of armor and we have change dangling in our pocket and our nice set of notes in our hand, we're going to the hallway. So, from the hallway, since we've done plenty of exploring in the... let's go to the kitchen and eat some food. Let's go check the fridge. Okay, Kyle opened the fridge intending to find something to eat, and what he will do is eat the crust on the fridge wall. Kyle starting scraping the streaks of crud and spots of black... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, God. Spots of black mold off the walls of his fridge. Oh, no. After balling up the filth from the sides of the fridge, Kyle bit into the crusty, moist ball. Okay. Several minutes of chewing later, Kyle finished chewing and swallowed the ball whole. I did this to myself. I'm literally getting chills of discomfort from a choice that I made. Back to the kitchen. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. Let's check the pantry. Kyle wanted to access the pantry, but found it was locked with a small keyhole. So the key in the drawer. You know what? We're getting that fucking key. We're going back to the hallway, going back to my bedroom, going back at my desk, and getting that fucking key out of there. Dot dot dot. Kyle hurried to the set. No! No, I didn't get to check what was in the pantry! You didn't let me check what was in the pantry! How dare you? Wave that key in my face and say, no. You know what? You can't look what's in the pantry. Whether it be the fucking delectable Twinkies that were hiding behind the wooded, crusted doors. Probably had tons of mold on it too. No, you won't let me check the pantry and see what's in there. It could have been a rat. And I would have been excited because it probably would have had like one of those, what are those, kazoos? It would have a kazoo and a birthday hat because it's my birthday. And I can't celebrate my birthday with my rat, Donaldson, because they hurried me to set. Fucking pieces of shite. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. I got it that time. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. We got a smile. She wasn't uncomfortable upon my approach, not reproach. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Me too. Kyle responded, scream and spin in circles. And we gotta get to the questions. We gotta get to the questions. And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are the most welcome guest. As he takes her hand, kisses it, exchanging loving glances. Eyes meet, stars align, and they realize Kyle's insane, and he has a piece of mold in his teeth. After other mild exchanges of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. No, keep the music going. It was a blast. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. So it's called Stay Up Late with Kyle, but he woke up in the morning, ate breakfast, and went to the studio. Is this not a live broadcast? So it took him his entire day to wake up, eat food or mold or crust from the refrigerator, and get to the set. This guy, okay. Yes! Kyle vomited all of the horrible things he had eaten earlier onto the floor. Rachel looked at Kyle, concerned, gave a couple of coughs, and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. Oh no! Kyle stopped, then vomited again, then continued with a shaky voice. Oh no. Tonight,
I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, whom needs no more introduction.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm sorry. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. She's probably standing or sitting in a pool of vomit that Kyle produced, and that's disgusting. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. It's not just a smile, but a winning smile. One that brightens up everybody's day, that's vibrant like the sun, and caresses one's feelings like a warm wind of Hawaii. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you got the Tiki Dude. We got the Tiki Dude, so therefore, Hawaii comes into cognition. Yeah, that's how it works. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier, so I can go out of order. Do you ever smile? As she's been smiling this whole time after me vomiting on the ground. Do you ever smile? Do you ever smile? Like, seriously. Kyle spat his question out viciously. Of course he did. Rachel stopped smiling. If you're going to be on the show, you need to smile, okay? Said Kyle, not smiling. You're here to get views, and you'll get more views if you smile. Here, I'll show you how. Kyle turned to the camera and gave the audience a huge, teeth clenched, bug eyed grimace. This is how you smile. This is how you smile. Ow, it like hurt. My neck was seizing up. Rachel nodded and obviously wanted to move on. Kyle asked another question. While you're busy not smiling for the broadcast, have you ever eaten a raw egg whole? Like shell and all? That's what I said. That's what I said earlier. Kyle continued. I have, like a lot. It's really bad though, and sometimes I spit it back up. Obviously, that's what I had for breakfast. I had an egg for breakfast that I swallowed whole and vomited, and it was in the bowl in chunks from my fridge. Yeah. There was silence. But actually, it gets easier the more you do it, continued Kyle, without losing momentum. So, don't start, I say. Okay. So, is this entire scenario, is it just me pretty much tearing apart Kyle's life? Or is there's probably actually an ending where it ends and it's like a good ending? Like you do everything right, have a normal life leading up to this scenario. But what's the fun in that? Like seriously. Who would want to do that? Rachel chose not to answer and look in another direction. Oh, I'm making her so uncomfortable, and it's made like the knowledge of me making someone uncomfortable is making me uncomfortable. It's not good. Kyle asked another question. Am I a mother? Looked at her very seriously. Am I a mother? Am I? Do you see this and think, this is a mother? Rachel was visibly unsure of how to respond. Well, Kyle, I think you might be a better source of answering that question than I am. Um, no, but do you think I'm a mother? Asked Kyle, pushing her further. Rachel paused for a second before answering. I think you inspire youth to pursue STEM fields, she answered. Yes, that is the safe answer, and you know what? You are right. Kyle asked another question. Are you guilty? Rachel, are you guilty? Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up, and pointed at her. As one should. Rachel's eye twitched slightly. Guilty of what, Kyle? Dear Kyle. It's Dear Kyle. Dude, this started out so well, me walking in with the suit of armor and being super dashing, gonna be her, like, knight in shining armor. And then all of a sudden, I'm vomiting on the ground at the start of the show. I'm asking her questions about whether I'm a mother, whether she swallows eggs, or if she smiles when she definitely smiles. She smiled at the start of everything. And now she's smiling disingenuously. This isn't ending well for Kyle. He's gonna get fucking thrown off television and lose his job. Guilty, spat Kyle, of your crimes. Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. She's about to flip shit. She's about to kick Kyle's ass. After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you. If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return? Asked Rachel, smiling one more time. One who always smiled, but I questioned her whether she ever smiled. Why exactly did you decide to wear a suit of armor today? Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. The broadcast was over. So after all that happened, the question is, why are you wearing a suit of armor? Why is it not like, why are you a fucking lunatic, and how are you famous, and how do you run this show the way you're running the show? Okay, Rachel. Kyle returned home knowing the interview had gone well. Had it, though? Is this what usually happens on his show? But as he lay in bed, drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps something was still missing. Like what? End. Kyle prepared very well. Nice. So, there are a total of 22 endings. So, let me know down below whether or not you'd be interested in me playing more of this. As of right now, I was just planning on finishing at 2 endings and being like, if you have Steam, jump on, see if you enjoy it. I mean, if you enjoyed this video, then you might as well just try out the game yourself and see how many different endings you can get. Considering there's 22, there's plenty of playtime that you can get out of this game. But yeah, this was really fun, and it was really enjoyable, kind of just going on, having something that's really chill, instead of like stressing over Jedi Fallen Order or any other upload that I've been trying to get on. Things that I've been trying to record with have not been cooperating, which is disappointing, but like just being able to sit back, relax, play a ridiculous game, and just have a few laughs, and it was a great time, and I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it too. It's definitely something that's been me getting out of my comfort zone a little bit. I mean, not necessarily out of a comfort zone, but it's straying from my norm, and I'd like to do some more of this on the channel. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell to stay notified on all my latest content. And like I said before, comment down below and just tell me what you thought. This was a riot, and I hope you guys thought it was too. So yeah, I'm ZeGamerBoy. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.